Good morning. This is the matter of GF. We have the mother, Ms. Fowler. We have her attorney, Ms. Wagner. We have father, Mr. Fowler, his attorney, Ms. Tompkins, the child's attorney, Ann Lewis, various agency workers, and the assistant prosecuting attorney, Laura Clifton. We are here today for a 14-day review hearing after an emergency removal. Ms. Lewis.
Thank you, Your Honor. My understanding is, I don't know if
It's just we
I
have
don't
to
know
run
who
it
to
as a
call.
regular review hearing. So
Okay. I suppose I would call Mr. Kuchan from CPS. I don't know if I said his name right.
all right. Would you raise your right hand? Would you state your name and spell it for the record?
Daniel Kuchan, Daniel Kuchan, and it's Kuchan. Thank you.
All right.
Oh,
Do you
thank you.
swear?
Sorry.
Can you put your hand back up? Yeah. Do you swear or affirm the testimony you're about to give in this matter is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, Your Honor.
Thank you. Ms.
Thank
Lewis.
you. Can you please state and spell your name for the record? Or did you already do that?
He just did that.
Yeah.
Okay. Where are you employed?
I work for the Department of Health and Human Services. I'm a CPS supervisor.
Okay. And can you inform the court what led to the removal of GF in this case?
Yes, there was the neglect case was initially established due to the educational neglect issues. There was a lot of lack of progress addressing any of the educational neglect concerns. No one was able to contact Faith Fowler or Grace Fowler. Then another CPS investigation was assigned to hopefully be able to contact them, complete an investigation about what's been going on. And then that's when I became involved and my staff, Dennis Donaldson. Dennis proceeded to try to locate Faith Fowler and Grace Fowler, but was not able to get any return phone calls, was not able to find them at their previous residences, and was never able to make successful contact with either Faith or Grace up until that review hearing that we had. I'm trying to remember what on the October 23rd. And that's when it was ordered that Faith be removed and placed with the department. We proceeded to execute this like removal order, and we're able to do that the following Monday after that hearing on the 23rd. Yeah, sorry, I feel like I'm rambling. Do you want to keep me more on track here? I feel like I'm telling too much of the story here.
That's all right. Did you bring a petition?
Yeah, so after like we were able to, Faith was met with the agency staff and was able to place Grace Fowler like with a relative like Melody. Then we filed a petition to get the prelim scheduled.
Okay, and what were the allegations in the petition?
We're not doing an adjudication here. We're really focused on the reasons for the removal and whether those reasons remain.
Okay, so well, I'll just ask the question directly. Do the reasons for removal still remain?
Well, the main concern at the time of removal was that no one was even able to verify the well-being of Grace. We weren't able to locate her in the investigation, nor were the prevention staff on the educational neglect side. So that was a lot of the concern up until the point of her being like placed. Since then, we were able to view the residence that Faith, Fowler, and Grace were residing at. As far as the conditions of the home and adequacy of that home environment, there wasn't any concerns when Dennis Donaldson was able to view that more recently.
Okay, where is Grace currently placed?
She's a place with her adult half sibling on her father's side, Melody Fowler.
Okay, is that placement appropriate?
Yes.
Okay. And did Miss Fowler herself get in contact with the agency, or were you contacted through Mr. Fowler? I suppose maybe that's a question for Miss Wainwright.
I'm not sure what you mean.
Okay. I have no further questions at this time. I would call Miss Wainwright next.
All right, well, let's do one witness at a time. Ms. Wagner, any questions for Mr. Kuchen?
No questions, Your Honor.
Ms. Clifton, any questions?
No.
Ms. Tompkins, any questions?
No questions.
All right, now, Ms. Lewis.
Thank you. I have no further questions. I would call Miss Wainwright.
All right, Ms. Wainwright, would you raise your right hand? Would you state your name for the record and spell it, please?
Kaylee Wainwright, Kaylee Wainright.
Do you swear or affirm the testimony you're about to give in this matter is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I do.
Thank you. Ms.
Thank you.
Lewis.
Miss Wainwright, where are you employed?
DA Blodgett, St. John's.
How did you become involved in this case?
I am the foster care supervisor.
And were you the one who determined appropriate placement for GF?
Yes, we did as a team. We have staff that specifically locate relatives and assess them.
Okay, and how did you come to locate Miss Melody Fowler?
I believe Mr. Fowler sent her information and we were able to call and get her assessed.
Okay, and did you determine that her residence is appropriate?
Yes, it is.
Okay. And is that where GF is currently placed?
Yes.
And did Faith Fowler reach out to you, or were you contacted by Thomas Fowler?
In regards to relative placement or?
Yeah, just initial contact.
I don't remember who reached out to Miss Fowler first. We have multiple staff that could have been reaching out to her.
Okay, and Mr. Fowler currently lives in Arizona, correct?
Yes.
Okay. And again, you've determined that the current placement is appropriate for GF at this point?
Yes, it is.
Okay, thank you. I have no further questions.
I have a quick one. Is it your understanding that the parties are still married?
It is my understanding that they're legally married but not together, yes.
Thank you. All right, Ms. Wagner,
No questions, Your Honor.
Ms. Clifton,
No questions.
Ms. Tompkins.
No questions.
Thank you. Ms. Lewis, do you have any additional witnesses?
No additional witnesses.
I guess, I'm sorry, Ms. Wainwright, I do need to inquire, how is the child doing in care?
Overall, she's doing quite well. She seems very comfortable in her placement, and she started school, so she isn't really presented with any concerns.
And you've confirmed that she is now regularly attending school?
Yes, she is.
Okay. Ms. Lewis, any follow-up questions?
No follow-up questions, thank you.
Ms. Clifton, any follow-up questions?
None.
Ms. Wagner?
None.
Ms. Tompkins?
None.
All right, statement, Ms. Lewis.
Thank you, Your Honor. I was able to meet with GF in her current placement. I was able to obviously view the home, view her bedroom, speak with GF. She does report to me that she is attending school. And she is comfortable in her current placement. Her bedroom is completely appropriate. She's enjoying reconnecting with her older sister, who is from a prior relationship between Mr. Fowler and someone else. She is in the medical profession. She's very responsible. She seems to be taking good care of GF. She is doing everything that we would expect of a placement. GF reports that she's doing well. She reports her last medical to be about a year ago. She doesn't remember the last time she went and had a dental appointment, so that's a concern that could maybe possibly be addressed in the near future. But I support continuing placement where she currently is.
Thank you. Ms. Clifton?
I would agree with Miss Lewis.
Thank you. Ms. Wagner?
Thank you. On behalf of Ms. Fowler, she does support the current placement of Grace. She would simply ask that she be able to have as much parenting time as possible because the two of them were together pretty much 24/7 and do have a close bond, and that should be allowed to have phone contact as well. Thank you.
Ms. Tompkins?
Thank you. My client has no objection to the current placement and would seek to have it reviewed at the next available hearing.
All right, thank you. The court finds that the lawyer guardian ad litem has complied with the requirements of the statute. That placement or returning the child to a parent today would cause a substantial risk of harm to the child's life, physical health, or mental well-being. That reasonable efforts have been made to preserve, reunify the family, make it possible for this child to safely return to a parent's home. Those reasonable efforts should be continued. In accordance with the statute, progress towards alleviating or mitigating the conditions that cause this child to be placed to remain in temporary foster care has not been made by Ms. Fowler. That the child's continued placement is necessary and appropriate is meeting this child's needs. That the needs of this child can be met in a foster family home. The court orders that the child continue in the protective and temporary custody of the court, continue placement with the Department for Care and Supervision. That the adjudicated respondent, Ms. Fowler, comply with and benefit from the case service plan. That parenting time of Ms. Fowler is to be supervised until further order of the court. Continue the attorneys in this matter. And I believe we already have a review hearing set up for this case for January 6th. Am I correct, Ms. Gibson?
Yes, at 10:30. I'm sorry, 10 to 10:30.
And I understand that the plan is for Mr. Fowler to be in Michigan over the holidays, and I want to make sure we set this hearing up at a time where he is going to be here in the state. Mr. Fowler, can you confirm those dates for me? You're muted.
Yes, I can be there the January 6th. I
Okay.
come there on the 22nd of December, but I can stay longer.
Okay. All right, well then we'll simply keep the January 6th at 10 a.m. Do you know when school, what the school schedule is for Arizona?
I don't. It's right around the same time. It seems like they go back a little later than Michigan does.
Okay.
But I'll make all the calls today and get all
Okay.
that taken care of ahead of time.
All right. Okay, is there anything further?